What's up, everybody? So I just wanted to bring you all a quick video because tomorrow, well, really in 3 hours, it's going to be January 1st of 2018. Yeah, I know, dude. It is. I didn't lie. What are you yelling at me for? He probably has to go outside or something. You gotta go outside, boy? Gotta go outside? Come on, let's go. I'll let you out. So, what I want to do with this video is just go over a couple things with you all that I think will do you immensely in 2018. And I'm probably going to title this video something that has... What the hell was that? So as you guys saw in that last clip, there was... people are putting off fireworks because of New Year's. It scared the crap out of this guy right here. He's just a big baby. So now he's walking around panting like a little scared baby. And I hope the video looks differently now. I changed it up. I threw it on my computer real quick to see how it was looking, and everything looked really orange, and I don't like that. I'm actually gonna make one more adjustment, so I'll be right back. So I hope that looks a little bit better. As I was saying, this guy's scared. Wow, I didn't mean to zoom in. Oops. Boy. What is it, boy? Huh? Oh no. What is it? He hates being on camera too. On top of it, he's terrified. Like, just look at him. He doesn't know what to do. Boy, what's wrong? What is it, boy? What are you doing? Anyways, so what I want to kind of do with this video is just go over a couple of little key points with you all that I think will help you in your 2018 goal setting and just making it a good year overall. So first thing I want to talk about is setting your goals. And when setting your goals, I believe there are two different stages people need to go through, and everyone does this, I believe. Initially, setting your goals is nothing more than a wishing stage. You're just wishing. You're setting goals that you wish would happen, you wish you could achieve. That can be bad, and it can also be really good if you head to the next step, but it can be bad if you just stick at that step. And what I mean by that is people who set their goals, they set their goals, and that's all they do. Have them in their head, that's it. You're just wishing at that point. Nothing, you know, you don't just, it's not how things work. You don't just wish and it just pops up. Like, no, that's not how things happen. He's so scared. He's just oh, don't mind this ancient TV. It's going to recycling. What is it, man? Hey, what is it, boy? So, and then the second part of that is actually getting the burning desire to go out, achieve the goals you've set. So you've moved on from just wishing, having them in your head, to actually wanting it. You actually have a vision for it. You actually have a burning desire in your heart for achieving and reaching your goals. You really need to set the kind of goals where you can vividly envision them. Wow, these are big words, right? Where you can vividly envision them and let them almost burn an image into your inner self. Because once you do that, it just allows you to get to a certain point. Once you've done that, it's almost like easy. Like, you just, no matter what you do, you've got that burnt image just in you. It ain't going nowhere. You are just headed off to the goal. Like, there's no stopping it. Once you're on the path, you're unstoppable. Probably can't see me right now. Sorry for that. I'm gonna come over here by the Christmas tree that we, for some reason, still have hung up. A good example of this is, so a guy, right? You know, all his life, every guy has this, and every girl has this too. You know, you have this picture in your mind of, you know, the kind of man or woman that you want in life. When the day comes around and you finally have set eyes on what has matched that image in your mind, even if you've talked to that person for just 2 minutes, you already have it set. No matter what, you immediately fall in love. No matter what, like, that internal image matched the image on the outside with the person that you're face to face with, and there's no stopping you. You become immediately super outgoing, very creative, very positive, happy. You just totally change. And it's because you had that internal burned vision of the kind of person you were waiting to meet. And when it finally came, you know, it just was like night and day. You're just like, boom, I'm gone. Like, that's me. And that's how you need to be with your goals. You know, think of your goals as that internal vision of the person. You have to have that internal burn. Just let that push you. On to the next part. This is going to be about developing internal permanent motivation. And I know that is like, wow, Will, I wish I could have internal permanent motivation. I'm sure we all wish we could have permanent motivation, or else the world wouldn't be the way it is today. Permanent motivation would be pretty crazy. Aww. Orlo! What are you doing in here, boy? What are you doing, boy? What is this? What is this doing here? Orlo, what is that? Well, you want to sit back here while I finish up my video, or you want me to hang out with you? I don't know if they can see me in here, dude. You gotta come out here so they can see me on the camera, otherwise it'd just be like a black video. Come on, boy. Come with me. Come on, let's go in here. No. Why do you want to keep going in the black rooms? Alright, well, I'm going to let him do that. I'm going to finish up this video for you guys real quick. So, developing the permanent internal motivation is something that we could all use. And the way you do that, and the way I've found easiest to do this is, quite honestly, just you need to always be reviewing your goals and changing them as necessary. As days go by, people's lives change. Sometimes the goal you set January 1st, you probably will still have that goal, but you may be at a different point in your life to where you need to kind of adjust it a little bit. Doing that, always staying on top of your goals and things of that nature are ways that you can maintain and continuously develop the internal and permanent motivation, because when you're always looking at the goal, when you've always got a new fresh picture, it's gonna keep that, you know, that motor running in a sense, I guess you could say. On to the next thing. And this is one of the biggest things about me that is kind of like the big driving force behind my goals. If you guys saw my previous video, you know what I'm talking about. You know, I want to hit 5K a month of passive income. I want to have this channel up to about 5,000 subscribers by the end of 2018. 5,000 subscribers or more. I'm not limiting myself to that. That's just at minimum what I want to have. And the reason for those two goals specifically are because they don't just affect me. Having 5,000 subscribers on YouTube means that I have a voice that spans farther than just, you know, however far people can hear. You know what I mean? It gives me the opportunity to speak to a large audience, kind of like I'm doing now, and provide value to a lot of people and help them with various things and provide entertainment. So it's not only benefiting me because I just enjoy doing it, but it's also benefiting other people. So what I'm trying to say is that your goals need to affect more than just you. You need to have a bigger goal than just yourself. You need to make goals around things that affect more than just you. Don't have such self-centered goals. Now, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be more healthy, but you could say, I want to be more healthy so I can do more things for my family. So for me, my family, you know, I'm always doing stuff for people. And if I was in bad health, then that would really limit me to what I can do. So being in better health is, you know, it's very personal. Like, me being in shape isn't really, okay, that's not really affecting, but you have to, a different perspective would be, I want to be in better shape because it will allow me to do more for people around me. I'll have more endurance. I'll be able to, you know, just whatever. You know what I'm saying? You need to be able to have a goal and then also kind of sub it with, because it not only helps me, but it helps the people around me, if you know what I'm saying. And also with like the 5K a month passive income, I'd like to be able to take that money and reinvest it back into this channel, reinvest it back into various things, randomly help people out, give back to certain charities, just stuff like that, guys. Like, that stuff I enjoy doing. My goals affect more than just me. It's not about me. It's about, of course, I need to help myself first. You can't pour from an empty glass, if you know what I'm saying. So, you know, you got to think about that. Have goals that affect more than just you and affect, you know, and this is in a positive way too. I'm not saying the fourth and final thing that I want to talk about is the importance, and excuse me if I'm talking fast, just trying to get through this so I can go attend to my poor pup who is so scared. So the fourth and final thing I want to talk about is actually writing down your goals, guys. You need to write them down. You can't just simply dump goals into your mind and not like really look at them. Like you need to, okay, so let me give you an example. There was a study done in the 50s, I believe. I'm not sure who it was by. I heard this on a podcast actually. And it was done at Yale University. You know, Yale, Ivy League school. Pretty good school, which doesn't really mean much, but that's a whole other thing. And it was a study done on the graduating class, okay? And of the graduating class, 3%, okay, 3% of them actually wrote down their goals and they reviewed them daily. You know, they made adjustments where adjustments were needed, and they were just constantly reviewing their goals, altering them slightly, and making new goals, and just kind of always keeping that type of lifestyle in play. Come to find out, 10 years later, okay, that's not a very long time. If you're 10 years old, you're young as crap. 10 years is not a lot, okay? I mean, it is, but it's not the same time. It is if you're already like 90, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, they reviewed it 10 years later, and of that graduating class, wow, my voice probably is getting like echoey now. Let me change rooms. Of that graduating class, that 3%, believe it or not, I'm sure you probably already knew the outcome of this, but that 3% was making a substantial more amount than the opposing 97% who did not write their goals down, continuously review their goals, keep their goals in front of their face. It's really important for you to write down your goals, review them, keep them in front of you, and really just kind of, you know, immerse yourself in them. Of course, you know, following and you know, implementing all the stuff that I previously talked about is definitely important, but I think one of the most important things, aside from having a goal bigger than yourself, is actually writing it down. Guys, how important would the Constitution be if, and this may be a terrible example, but how important would any major document in the world be had it not been written down? Had it been just passed down from like person to person, like remembered, you know, like it just doesn't, that's just not how things work. Things need to be written down, reviewed, looked at, like physically looked at. Like it's how we, as humans, it's how we work. It's just, do it, okay? Do it. No more ranting. Sorry, just do it. It'll help you, I promise. If anything, it'll help you. It's not gonna hurt anything, promise. That being said, guys, that's my 2 cents on how you can improve your 2018, make it a better year. It's how you can get your goals in place, and it's a great way to kickstart you into an amazing life. And one other thing I want to challenge you all with is, this was something else. This was another fact that I heard from a podcast I was listening to. It was that the first 90 days are what matters. If you can stick to something for 90 days, in more cases than none, you're golden, dude. Like, you got it. That's what I want to challenge you all for. So for the first 90 days of 2018, so for the first 3 months, oh my gosh, 3 months, well, let me ask you something. If you put in work for 3 months that was going to benefit you for the rest of your life, why wouldn't you do that? Why would you think twice about doing that? Makes no sense, right? So yeah, for the first 90 days of 2018, I want all of you to try and implement these few things I spoke about, and you know, whatever else you find that you think would be beneficial. Implement. Don't give up. Even if your goals aren't coming true, even if you don't think anything's working, don't give up. Just try it for 90 days, okay? Just give it a try. Get good habits in place and do it for 90 days. And I promise you, you will see great things. Great things will happen. That being said, guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video, listening to what I had to say, taking my opinions and my 2 cents, and hopefully implementing it into your life, because hey, you know, you guys don't have to watch this. You don't have to click the links that I post on Facebook and stuff like that. Anyways, guys, once again, I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you all had an amazing 2017. Make sure that you make 2018 an even better year. I want you all, if you've made it this far in the video, to leave a like. Don't forget to comment down below what you liked about the video, If you have any personal goals you'd like to share, I'd love to see them. Go ahead and comment those down below. Like, subscribe, share, comment, do all that. Thanks guys for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.